Emergency services said nearly 90 people were injured on Thursday when part of a ceiling collapsed during a performance at a packed London theatre, bringing the city's West End entertainment district to a standstill. The audience was showered with masonry and debris following the incident at the Apollo Theatre, where about 720 people, including many families, were watching the hugely popular play The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. Emergency services said 88 people were injured. They described 81 as walking wounded, many with head injuries, while 7 others were taken to hospital with more serious injuries. Eyewitness Hannah George explained she initially thought the incident was part of the show.
And I and myself were up in the, I and my husband were up in the balcony about 5 rows from the front, and then we saw 2-3 people get up in the front row, and then very quickly the second row and the third row started getting up and rushing, and for a second we're like, is this part of the show? And then we heard a creak and somebody screamed, then somebody from over there went, look out, and then we saw the part of the ceiling collapse, and it's a couple of metres by a couple of metres I reckon, kind of plaster and wood and stuff. Missed the balcony edge and it must have gone down and hit the people mainly in the stalls downstairs. Couldn't see anything because within a second a massive cloud of dust filling the entire theatre, and it wasn't panicked actually, it was more like, right, everyone out, and they held the doors, the ushers held all the doors open, went, nobody run this way, keep moving this way, keep moving this way, and most people were out in like 2-3 minutes. It was pretty ordered and the police were there in 2-3 minutes.
It was too early to speculate about the cause, but police said there was no suggestion that it was the result of any deliberate attack. There was no indication either that heavy storms earlier in the evening were to blame, and investigations would continue through the night. Witnesses said they saw the ceiling in the 4-storey auditorium suddenly collapse during the performance, creating panic when those inside realised it was not part of the play. Emergency vehicles blocked off Shaftesbury Avenue in the heart of London's Theatreland, packed with revellers on one of the busiest nights of the year in the week before Christmas.